Hey, what's up, guys? Wanted to do a lesson for, well, it's not really a real song of his, but there's a video called Lightnin Hopkins Sings the Blues, or Plays the Blues, or something like that. And it's just such a great video. It's a color video in color of Lightnin playing his J45 or J50, whatever that guitar is. I think it was for the movie The World According to Lightnin, 1967. So Lightnin Hopkins, he's tuned up for that song, but I'm just going to be showing you in standard tuning, like in the key of E. He's actually tuned up to F, which he does sometimes. Like he did that for Mojo Hand and for Baby Please Don't Go. So for this also, I'm going to be just using my thumb, and mainly my thumb and first two fingers, which is what Lightnin did, I think. So to start the song, in the very beginning, when he's saying, you know, when you hear the blues in your heart, this is what he says something like this. This is what you want to do. Bend at the, well, with your second finger, slide down on the G from the 7th to 9, and then your first finger 8 at the 8 to 10 on the B, and then bend on the 10th, full bend, and get that note at the 10th of the high E with your pinky. And then, so this is the tricky part, is playing with your fingers, because with your thumb you have to hit the bass note, the low E, which is what Lightnin was so good at. And for the most part, I think Lightnin played, you know, like 12 bar blues, but his phrasing is a little bit loose, kind of like the way he might stay on the E a little bit longer before starting a verse. So in the beginning, yeah, you're going to start with that bend. Then you're going to go down to the first position. Starts the verse, you're going to go from this bend down here at your first finger is going to be at the 7th, the high E, second finger is at the 8th of the B. And you're going to bend with your second finger while hitting the low note with your thumb. So this is how the verse is going to start. That woman named Amy. So then you're going to come down to A, which is, let's see, open, 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 1, 2 on the D, and then A7. And then on the A7, you start with your ring finger down, like this, and then arch your first finger so that the E string is open, then add that finger again. It's tough to do that, and I don't think he does that every time, but some verses he'll throw that in. And go back to the E. Also, he'll do he does a lot with these strings, like the G string and the B string. He'll slide up like from the 3rd to 5th on the B, and then like 4, 2 open on the G, and then 2 on the D string. He's doing a lot of little fills like that. So then he's also going to play this E7 like this. He might stay on this chord for play an extra time or two before starting the verse. So it's going to do this twice. on the A, you could also, instead of playing just this A7, slide up like to this position. Now you're going to go to the B7. So low E, 3, open, 1, 2, B7. And then going to go from the B7 back to A. And then he's going to, I like the way he does this. You're going to do you're playing an A with a C sharp bass note at the 4th fret of the A string. But you're going to slide into it like from the 1st fret. So B7. And then there's another part where he's toward the end, I think it's like 2/3 of the way in. The guy says, "Why'd you do it?" And I said, like stops to wipe his mouth. So you're going to be sliding up like a D position, up from the 2nd to the 4th fret, which is E, okay? And then play you could stop playing this chord altogether, which is what he does, and just picks the low E and the high E string while he like wipes his mouth. Okay, and then you're going to come back to this is another nice little lick that he does, because he's going to bend on the 10th again, but he's going to quickly shoot down on the G string. This is what he's doing on the toward the beginning. So you're going to do that bend. And then on the G string, you're going to go from the 9th, quickly shoot down to the 2nd on the G. And then get the note at the 3rd of the B, bend. And then he's also going to do this little lick on the G string, which is like you're going to slide down from the 2nd to the 4th, and you're also, I think what he's doing is just picking like the G and the open B string next to it. Back to the B7. Total blues. But anyway, I think that I went over everything that I wanted to. I mean, there's so many little licks and things. I tried to cover what I could. Anyway, I hope this is helpful to you. Take care.